Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is RicketyGames. I'm Sydney and today we are back with the new Layers of Fear download content. So, it's a bit interesting about Layers of Fear 3. Before I get into what we're going to play today, Layers of Fear 3 isn't really Layers of Fear 3. It's Layers of Fear 1 that's been completely remade from the ground up to have better graphics and everything with Unreal Engine 5, which is amazing. They also added new mechanics to the game. There's a lantern mechanic where you can like burn things and burn through things. Since I just played Layers of Fear 1, I'm not entirely interested in redoing it. What I might do is play through it in order to play the writer's story, but she's intertwined with the Layers of Fear 1 story because she's the writer writing that story. So the painter's story is apparently a true story in the history, in the world of Layers of Fear, but she's a horror writer and is writing the fictional version of it, which is the version that we play when we experience Layers of Fear 1, the painter's story. It seems really interesting. It seems really something that will help tie all of the stories together, that they have a thread of madness and motif of metamorphosis, of changing through experience. Anyways, while I try to figure out what to do about the writer's story, since I'm not really that interested in replaying the first game again, I should have waited. I didn't really realize what Layers of Fear 3 was going to be. So while I figure out what I'm going to do about that, let's play the painter's wife's story. I was testing the game, so again, you'll see the continue story thing here. But we can go to chapters. Yep. And then we'll go to the musician's story. Okay, so the musician's story is about the painter's wife from the first Layers of Fear, and it is supposed to shed new light on the marriage and her perspective and potentially change the way we see the characters from Layers of Fear 1. Anyways, let's just get to it. Let's find out the final note. This is the new DLC that is here, so I'm very excited.
My very first memory is that of hitting a piano key. My small, chubby finger, the cold, smooth ivory under my skin. And then, acceleration, pure joy as I heard the immediate response to my action. The sound that appeared just because I pressed that key. I'm not gonna let it go. I won't be imprisoned.
Oh, we're back. So we are the wife. Very, very interesting.
I need someone to confide in. And that someone is me.
Oof. The other thing that they added to Layers of Fear is that everybody has voice lines now. Everybody, we get to hear of their voice. And the notes get read to us.
You mustn't give up. You had everything any of us ever wanted. You still do. Your talent, your marriage, your daughter. Neither of these went away. The only thing the flames changed was you. You have power over yourself. Live your life. Reclaim it. Don't let your body be your cage.
Okay, your friend forever, Beatrice Gillespie. I think I butchered the last name there, but there's that. So she's got a bestie that's looking out for her. We got some very heavy footsteps. Ooh, not anything in there? Nope. It just slides back. Okay.
Hush now, my baby. I'll tell you a tale. There was a man whose world wasn't pale. There was a woman who made the world sing. And they found love, the most beautiful thing.
Okay. Interesting. Not that. I keep wanting to press escape to close because that's amnesia controls. So she's lonely. She needs to reclaim her body. We already knew this. The house is already kind of fucked up though. Like these are both broken, and then this drawer is also kind of broken. Oh, that's not normal. Okay. Okay, so we must be inside her mind. And this must be make the first steps towards freedom. Yep. Okay, so we must be stuck. So yeah, we must be stuck in her mind. And this is her unchaining herself from her accident. And maybe kind of coming to terms with what her body is capable of after this accident, after the fire. So very interesting. So right off the bat, we are already in the mind, in the psyche.
After some time, they had a child that brought light to their life, a lot of light. She loved her parents, her dolls, and her toys. And even Daddy wasn't mad at her noise.
Also, this had to go the floppy paper. So the scraggly handwriting is after her accident because she doesn't have very good control after having been burned up. And she's telling the story of her and her husband. They were like super happy, and they were kind of, their marriage was like kind of dwindling, but nothing too crazy. And then they had the baby to try and save the marriage, I think after she was burned? I can't remember. No, actually, that's not true because her friend said you have your talent, your marriage, your husband, and your daughter, and none of that changed since the fire. So had the child already.
One day, there was a fire. It took from Mommy all her desires. She didn't know what to do with her life.
So I'm assuming these are her journal entry pages in the book that she said she's going to confide in herself. Oh, it's so rough though. Can we go in here yet? This is where he was storing all his paintings, but I don't know what she sees in it.
And then, she found a very sharp knife.
Oh, please don't do that. Aha! Because that's the painting of her, the lady in black, that he painted.
Is this how I looked?
Yes. So that's what she used to look like. I don't know if that's what she currently looks like as she was burned up. We don't get to see her currently. But she was very pretty. I'm sure she's still oh. Uh-oh, it changed on us. Classic layers of fear. Oh shit.
It's so dark in here. Time to let the light in.
Whoa, that was really dramatic. Oh, it is amnesia controls. Left click to activate and then, or left click to hold it there and then right. Aha, okay. Sorry, right click to activate, left click to like do the action. That was very dramatic. So the torch is the new mechanic in Layers of Fear. And you can burn things with it. Oh. Are we moving it backwards? We're manipulating the door. Gotcha. It should be open now then. Oh, yes. Did these change? Nope. So are we gonna run into her husband? That's kind of what I wonder, because in the first Layers of Fear... Excuse you? In the first Layers of Fear, she was the ghost. Her visage was what haunted him. Morphine prescription, patient, date, William H. Green, MD. Yeah, I'm sure she needs a lot of it. This is set in like the 20s-ish, I believe. So, I mean, I can't even imagine trying to deal with burns in the 20s. I mean, the medical attention that they had for that then to try and help her was probably... And they said it in the first Layers of Fear. I mean, there wasn't a lot that they could do for her. Even to just help her, much less reconstruct her. So what did I pick up? Gauze? Okay. This looks like one of those little Yankee chains, and we'll just go down the floor or something. Who's opening and closing this door? Oh, fuck. The chains are a nice touch. I was gonna say I love what you've done with the place. Why do I have gauze? Do I need to use that? Oh, at least the lights came back on. Are they gonna turn on? Whoa, wait, whoa. It's the same. We're back. Oh shit. We've just PT territory again. Okay, nothing in there. This was the painting room. So do we need to change the painting again? Or we just gotta go in our lovely loop-de-loop again? It looks gorgeous. And she's barefoot. This makes me think that we need to change something.
Take it away. I can't look at it. And don't try to bind me again.
Oh. Did something change about this? Interesting. I didn't know that we needed to do that. So I guess that's a memory of her being wrapped up and she doesn't like it. And it's probably very constricting for her. She's a musician, so I'm sure she is shattered that she can't really play. And on top of that, her husband treats her like a monster. Okay, so there's clearly something that I'm not doing. So do I need to find something else to put in the other tin? Is that the case? Aha. And it moves. So I think I need to find something in the other case. Aha.
I hate this. But it seems simpler than playing the violin. For now.
Oof. I can't imagine not being able to do the thing you love most. That's just so sad. And it happens. And unfortunately there's not a lot that she... I'm trying to lament here. There's not a lot that she can do about it. Never-ending hallway of chains. This looks like a new hallway though, kind of. Until it doesn't. But that's blocking the other door. So it kind of makes me wonder, maybe that's the item? Because this just leads us right back to where we were. We can walk a little bit faster. I saw that candle flickering shit. Oh, there it is. Yes. No one's home. Oh, they broke all our shit. My damn husband. Against what? Me? Holy shit, what the fuck?
Let me out. Let me
Holy shit.
let me wear it. Get out. Look at wear it.
Holy shit.
You like your own shackles.
So it's me? It's like the burned up haunted version of me? Holy shit. Well, that's kind of trippy. I know that's what she looks like in the new Layers of Fear. So we can't open that. Okay, so I guess I gotta continue. I'm trying to look for the door that where the painting was. So that's really interesting though. So the ghost in this is her. Yeah, there's my room, not the red room. I mistook the other one. Close that shit. So this belongs here, I'm assuming?
What would I do without you?
3 items.
This prison would be unbearable.
What is that, by the way? Laudanum? Yep, the 3rd hall. Okay, I got you now. Oh, the table moved again. I didn't realize that we needed 1, 2, 3 items, so that makes sense now. Get the flashlight at the ready. Oh my god, all the doors open the opposite way that I think they do. Oh, can we not? Of course. That's really fucked up that I have to fight like versions of me. So there's one hallway just full of chains. Bet you better not be on the other side of the door every time I open it. The other me. Oh, this sounds a little like him. Where's the fucking door? Spooky. I'm not a fan. Is that also me? I think that's also me. God, I keep thinking it's somebody behind me. What the fuck? So I walked down 2 different hallways, and this is still locked. Uh-huh. Do I need to change this? Because we already did this one. And we did the one with the chair. I think it has to be the one that we were in. And this one just locks us in here. What is the purpose of that exactly? So I guess that goes back and forth, and you can go back to the one you were, or just keep moving forward. Yeah. Very interesting way of changing. Very creative. I've never seen that before. So what's the trick to opening this door? So I went that way, so maybe it's going backwards? Because that's sometimes a thing. Fuck off. At least the charger on the flashlight charges relatively quick. So do I need to burn something maybe? Oh, the creaky. Oh. Key! Gotcha. So can I just go back the way that I came? Oh, there she is. I fucking see her. Get fucked!
Get out. Let me. Where? Get out. Get out. Get locked here.
Close the door on her. I don't know if that matters. I doubt it. It seems to.
I can't go on like this.
So that seems to have worked. Oh. What did I pick up? A scalpel? She's very haunting, the ghost, a new ghost version of me. Where's the table? What is that? Not a scalpel. I don't actually know what that is. Maybe it's a tourniquet? Okay, so I got all the things. Do we go out this way? Or do we do the locked one maybe? Aha, it's not broken, it's not locked anymore. The bars are... Ooh. Is that a bunny with a syringe in it?
What are you doing? I don't want it! Take it away! Take it away!
Oh, that's fucked. Fredbear called. He wants you back. You got the audition, buddy. Okay. So she seems to not want treatment, or maybe not acknowledge that she is in need of treatment. Hard to say, but so far she's kind of, oh boy. Her hand is burned. Whoa. Did she finally learn, like, break the first chain? Okay. Did she finally learn, like, Inception style, that she can have the power?
I can't go on like this. I need to break free.
Yes. Yes. Break free. Holy shit, there are so many chains. Oh my god. Okay, so that was the first area. And we came from here. Okay, so downstairs then. Who's making a racket downstairs? I got a flashlight, so help me, I will burn. You know what? Can we just burn that? Doesn't work. My retinas are burned out though. Now.
If the finger you put it on has been deformed, destroyed, does the marriage even stand a chance?
Interesting. So the form that we have right now, I wonder if that's true to life, or if this is sort of how she sees herself in the mind. Because the reason I say that is because...
Luckily, I can take refuge in music. That's when my shackles get lighter, if only for a little while. Even the gramophone helps sometimes. I feel much better after listening to some vinyls. Also seems to think it helps.
Nice. Music always helps me too. But I was gonna say, because her hand doesn't look that burned up. But it's hard to get a good glimpse, of course. So can we crouch? Doesn't look like it, so it looks like this is our area. Oh god. Take 1,000 steps? Is that 1,000 steps?
We thought everything we wanted to hide would fit here. How stupid we were.
What, in the house? This is also the pantry where he put the 1,000 rat traps in here. And also where he locked his daughter in?
Today, a lock jammed in the bedroom door. I started screaming, begging anyone to open. It was a good half hour before a maid showed up. I don't understand. I lock the door in the house all the time. But something about being in a room I couldn't leave was just unbearable.
Don't try any escape rooms. I mean, I get it. She, you know, doesn't want to be trapped. She already feels trapped in her body, so being trapped in a room... Uh-oh, it changed again. Being trapped, again is an uncomfortable feeling. Everything is so crisp, by the way. Like, the detail, like, you can see the leather on the book there and the shine. It's really gorgeous. It really is. Like, you guys took a lot of time, Bloober Team, to really make these games shine. It really shows.
I can't breathe in here.
Oh god. Oh fuck, there's no door. Uh-oh. Claustrophobia is setting in. Claustrophobic cry! We could have just said cry and I would have gotten the idea. Did we do anything about this? Oh, there's the door. Woo! This poor fuck. This lady is
Even my
tormented.
instruments have their prisons.
Okay, so I got the violin. In my closet door. I hope this goes to Narnia. Doesn't look like it. Looks much more other mother-y.
Do you want to stay with me, little bird? It's safe here. Suffocating, but safe.
Is it dead? No. Yep, dead bird. Oh, good. Is he gonna come back to life? It's a dead parrot!
Let's suffer together inside this golden cage.
Makes sense. You could staple his feet there, he'll look like he's alive. That's a reference to Monty Python's Dead Parrot, by the way. I don't condone animal violence. Please don't staple birds, dead or alive. It's a sketch from Monty Python from a long time ago. Oh my god. Well, hopefully Ghost Me doesn't chase me down this unbearably long hallway that seems to be very spooky.
There's nowhere to run!
It's getting even more narrow. Oh my god. Oh, we made it to this room. His portrait
I
room.
know it now. I measured. My room is shrinking every day. He paints it at night, and every morning the walls are this much closer. My prison grows smaller every day.
So she's also losing it, which I think we did know, because, well, at least from the perspective of Layers of Fear 1, he tormented her so much in simply ignoring her, really, being abusive when he was, but also the ignoring her, not sleeping in the bedroom, not being a husband anymore, not being a friend anymore, really got to her as well.
I feel like my life is falling apart. Everything I touch breaks.
This poor woman. Oh, the fucking door is gone. Oh my god, the walls are literally closing in on us. Holy shit. What do I do about that? Oh, good. We love decapitated heads. Oh. Mm-hmm. Yep. Oh, I'm sensing a theme here. Yeah, there's a theme. Go on.
The painting is so bland that you have to focus to see that it's even there. Looks like the work of a person afraid to change his surroundings. Someone who's resigned and isn't willing to put himself out there. Who hates to see even his loved ones out and about and free. A man who will imprison his family just to stop them from getting better than him.
Ooh. That is familiar and also sheds a very different perspective, which well, not different. We knew this because we knew he was possessive. He says something about I can't remember it right now, but he says something, the way he phrases it, he says, my wife, my muse. He's possessive of her and her talents. So that kind of makes sense that were she to become... Oh, there's the fucking... I saw that shit. I saw that shit. Were you to become more successful than him, right? He would become jealous. And then he would go out of his way to make her life miserable on that basis alone, because he needs to be the important one. Can we break these? Yeah, girl, you got this. It moved a little bit.
Let me out!
I whipped that flashlight out so fast, I was like... So we already got these things. Nothing changed. Okay. Can we duck? Don't seem to be able to duck. Oh god, not the fucking basement. This is gonna be horrible. This is where her piano was, though, so maybe...
Whatever you say about this place, it had great acoustics.
That explains the basement.
I could move souls. I could do anything I wanted with them. If I had them listening. This here, it was my place of power.
Aw. Take that power back, girl. You can do it. You can do it, you can do it. Oh man, snatched away from her. Oh fuck, and there's a whole lot of shit behind us. That's disturbing portrait. Oh man, I was ready to hear some beautiful music.
Today after dinner, I tried to pick up the violin, and I just couldn't grasp the bow. The problem wasn't even holding it properly. It was holding it at all and not letting go, not screaming with pain. It's like my hands are in shackles, like every finger has its own ball and chain. I can't move them properly.
That's so sad.
She couldn't play, of course. But her dreams about music were something to behold.
Hi, Ryder, what the fuck? Nice to hear your voice. I'm assuming that's the Ryder lady. Because it's not her, and it's certainly not her husband. Ugh.
A painting as boring as this one could be conceived only by a person who doesn't feel or understand emotion anymore. A vile, heartless man, locked in a bland, boring prison.
Yep. He is all those things. Haunted version of me better not come busting out of that door. So thank you. Oh good, we love the long chainy hallways. I fucking knew! What? Holy shit. Oh god, oh fuck. What the hell? What just happened? I didn't move the elevator. I was too busy flipping out to realize what the hell was going on. What the heck? Am I all the way back here? I hope not. What the heck? Am I all the way at the beginning? No. Okay, thank God. I was gonna be like, what the hell? So I gotta move. Get gone! Oh man, this must be like PTSD as well for her. Okay, gotta move, gotta move. Yep, I'm moving. Fuck. I can't move it. Ah, there we go. Forward. Push it forward. And it is coming for me. Behind me, I can hear it. Fuck that violin. We don't need it right now.
It hurts.
I'm so sorry.
God, I just wanted to stop.
It will. We'll look for help. Everything will be all right.
No, I don't want more strangers to see me like this.
But I can't do this alone. I'm not a doctor. There's my work, there's our daughter. There's too much for one person. Please, darling, we need help.
There's more than one person. I will look after myself. I am strong enough. You know me. I will power through it.
Okay, that is what happened. I jumped. This is interesting news though. So she's refusing to get help and putting all—
Are you insane? You can barely write. You can't be planning solo piano concerts. And you shouldn't be surprised. Nobody wants to talk to you about that. This is crazy, even for you. If you keep going on like this, you'll hurt yourself. Keep to your writing for now. And when you send a letter that is actually legible, you can, I think. Try to practice playing again.
Okay, the last sentence was a bit uncalled for. It's a bit mean. Like, I know what she's trying to say. She's saying, like, when you can master, like, writing, something more simple like writing, then you can get better at your skills for something more complex, like playing. But the way she put it was just kind of a dick. So, what we're kind of discovering is that she's kind of vain in the sense that she's refusing to get help because she doesn't
Try to
want
think
to
of better times.
See?
Of our engagement, of the exhibition we did together. His paintings on the walls, my music in the air. Freedom.
Interesting.
I started practicing again. It isn't much, and is frustrating, but it feels good. Keeps telling me that I should be careful. I don't think he believes I can get better. I think he likes it that I'm locked here, in this house, in my body, with him having all the control.
Okay, I'm getting like, I don't know who to believe right now, because from the original Layers of Fear, the letters that we read all point to him being like super arrogant, super possessive, and that he neglected her, didn't take care of her, wasn't there for her. And in this note would correspond with that, but the scene we just saw, the conversation we just saw, would kind of imply that he did try to take care of her and she shunned it in lieu of being seen by other people. And it seems
I'm trapped in this house, in this body, in my head.
yeah, I think her trappedness is overwhelming her sense in negativity, right? Oh god. Fucking. Oh, Babyface is not in here.
This is where we pretended to be normal, sane, stable people. Where the shackles were the heaviest.
Oof. You two were kind of made for each other, to be honest, if you guys both go insane like this. Okay. Yep. All horrible. What? Uh-oh. It changed again. Oh god. What is
A library
this?
is so much more than just a room. It's an escape. Hundreds of escape exits.
Holy crap, this is elaborate. You got one hell of a mind palace here, lady. Good or bad. This definitely looks like a chase area. I got my flashlight at the ready. Just looked like we could set something on fire, but I guess not. Okay, trapped here, so there must be something behind us. Oh.
You have a responsibility. There's a child who needs you. I understand this is hard. I understand that you're in pain. But you are a mother, for God's sake.
All is true. But this is interesting, because this is like him pleading with her to be more involved when she seems to be isolating herself. And that's definitely pros and cons to both. I mean, she obviously needs her time and her space to heal, but she also should try to be with her family. Also, for context too, if this is in like the 20s, I mean, he probably has no idea how to child rear. And just would not really have the tools to do that, and it's not really his place to at the time. This is crazy elaborate. Like, whoa. What's in the middle here? Do we need to unlock that, I'm sure? Seems like that. Oh, so we got rid of the chains on that side, so looks like 2 more sides. I don't quite know what it is that we can and can't burn. is so much more elaborate. Okay, what was the door over here? I thought, oh, if it was like a little smaller area, then I'll go there, but it's literally a whole thing. This door first. Okay, the baby dolls are showing up again, and it is creepy. You better not move. Don't move. What is this?
I don't know what you should do, but I know this. Your husband is a grown man. A grown man who swore to love you, honor you, comfort you, and keep you in sickness and in health. You know the damage the flames do better than anyone. Don't set yourself on fire to keep him warm.
Agreed. So, it definitely confirms the marriage issues that they're having. I mean, I think either way you spin this, like from either perspective, they're both at fault. Mm-hmm. Is anyone out here? I thought somebody was there for a second. The noises. Quite noisy. I mean, like I was saying, so like either perspective that you take, they're both doing more damage to each other and themselves. More than the flames did or anything else. Ooh, we go downstairs. Very elaborate. So we're looking for a note in each one. There it is.
Practice makes perfect.
With the loud sound of the clattering chain that goes with it. Oh, the board broke. That's why there was two. What is this? Oh, it's the door. Another door, anyway. Oh, whoa. Where it yeah, it changed. No, no it didn't. Yes it did? Yes it did. Oh, I'm tripping out. Yeah, I'm tripping out. I was on that side. And now I'm over there. Okay. I need to go downstairs. No, this way. And also downstairs. My god, this place is a literal labyrinth. Looks ominous.
When I had Sebastian, I thought I will be the best mother to ever walk the earth. And it almost killed me. With Margaret, I give myself more space to breathe, to be myself. I am happier for that. And the children seem to be happier too.
Okay. What? Excuse me? Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo, I just ran across. Some black goo coming from the ceiling over there. You might want to clean that up. I'm talking to the ghosts. There's a whole lower level. Says, what, 2 more chains? Yeah, 2 more chains. Holding that thing up. I don't know what's in the box. But I want to know what's in the box. That was really, really trippy. I said it. I saw that shit. Ugh. No, thank you. Why are the chains wiggling? Can we not? I hate it. Thank you. Yep, looks like this room. Very nice. Such nice imagery.
I feel like it's the house that is moving around me, not me moving around the house. My head is spinning. Oh.
Well, you got a lot of good balance to go up these planks, lady. And I don't think you're wrong about the house moving. Look at the house.
There's so much of power. It shouldn't be so prominent in a 3 or maybe 2-year-old, but I remember it clearly. The realization that the piano would do what I wanted it to. The feeling of complete control. From that day, I strived for it.
Nice. And I think she got it in her music. And I think it probably drives her crazy to not have that power and control in her body, much less her music. You know, it really seems like you and your husband were made for each other. Because you're both kind of obsessed with power. Fucking saw that shit. You better stay over there, ghost. It definitely seemed like a ghost version of me. Another ghostly. They're doing a really good job with the scares. Ugh, this winding shit. Mm-hmm. Kudos too, because it's not even that dark, it's just the atmosphere.
I need books. I need them to stop being me. I can't stand being me.
That's a big one.
Even the sky is shackled with chains.
Oh my God. So trippy. Oh God, this is not gonna run. Oh God, I knew something. Okay, pick up the note and then we run like a bitch.
Do you remember the saying that behind every great man stands a great woman? Your husband has the bearing of a great man, but without your help, without someone who's always there for him, who keeps the home fires, he will wither and die. You proved yourself to be a strong woman. I know you have it in you to be there for him, even now. The tragedy that hurt you, hurt him too. I know you have compassion in your heart. Reach for it.
I think she's the one who needs more compassion than he does. Just saying. A very lawyer thing to do. Also, James Jerome Sadler. You know, the Sadler family really gets around. Okay, what do I need to run for exactly? Oh, fuck. Oh my God. How come I can't really run. This is the fastest I can go.
There is no escape.
I don't know if there was something behind me, but I just kind of briskly walked. I would consider that running. Consider that running? Spooky, spooky place. We need to go upstairs. Or is it there? Oh, it's there. Oh, fuck yeah. There's no straight shot to it. I have to go through the windies. What's in the box? It better not be a head like last time. A quill.
Can I have to. I have to get it back. I have to learn to write again.
Oh shit. It got really dark and really creepy. What should I write? Well, that's a burnt piece of paper and empty, and this one has flowers and it's whole. Oh fuck. A noose? Oh my god, no, let's...
When I had Sebastian, I thought I will be...
Oh. So I'm either gonna respond or copy these. What did the happy one?
I need to learn myself again.
No. Not the bad one. I picked the good one, right? Yeah, thank God. I was gonna be like, I'm pretty sure I clicked the other one. Be happy. You can do it. Oh man, not again. This poor lady. Can I break the chains? One more level free? Yeah, she can. You got this, girl. Yeah, lady. Take control. Oh my god, it opens inwards. Can they not?
It's like I'm always bound.
What unchained, though? Oh, the child bedroom. Oh god, this is not gonna be good.
All I wanted was for her to be happy and free.
Good art for you. Mm-mm. What was that? Something... There's something on there that changed. Oh god.
Honey, wait for me.
You know, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that wasn't your daughter.
There's always a way to connect with the things we love. And this way is acceptance.
Yeah. Except... Is that her? She's so tiny.
Not so fast.
Oh god, this is not gonna be good. The kitty! Hi, kitty cat. So do I have to
There was
chase
one
her?
reason for her to be strong. Her little daughter. But it was all wrong.
No, you should be strong for her.
Wait for Mommy.
Dude, that kid is tiny.
She likes to dance, my free bird. Blissfully ignorant of the prison this world is. I wish I could play something for her. I need to play something for her.
try. Let's try.
When in darkness, try to remember that you have a daughter. You brought her into this world, and she needs you. Be strong for her, if not for yourself.
Absolutely. Naturally, it's locked. I think that's the way we need to go.
Come on, sweetie. You know Mommy can't go down there with you.
Ah. So, okay.
They tried to play, but it was insane.
Creaky house.
To caress a child with hands bound with chain.
Is that the child? That's the child that kept running into the wall in the other.
She doesn't even know what to do with the dolls. She mostly tries to make them go to us when we call her. I think sometimes she ties them and locks them up.
That's a little weird. But is she learning that behavior from you guys? I don't know which way to go. Naturally. I mean, I assumed I would go in the direction that she went, but you know.
You can't remember.
Oh, I can't remember what. Is that me? The evil version of me? Oh shit! I was gonna say, can we not accidentally torch our kid?
She named it Mr. Quiet. Mr. Quiet is her favorite toy. He never screams, she told me. He never makes a sound.
That's... Her toys scream? That's horrible. Collect 11 items. Something to think about. A lot of achievements for this game. I feel like there's more achievements for this game than there was for the original 2 games. Oh god, not that again. Oh. Oh man. It's even worse. The second conversation, I didn't hear nothing. Was she supposed to say something there? So I already read that. I think I already got these.
Things are going better now. Truly is a miracle child. Quiet, well-behaved. Does everything I ask her to do. Little obedient prisoner of this place. Just like me.
Let's not teach our children that.
You made a vow, after all, to be together in health and sickness. Your husband also needs a refuge, someone to rely on. Please keep going.
He does. You guys need to be able to rely on each other. But y'all both seem to be going through a major psychotic break. So, I think you guys need some outside help. It's not super fucked up. Oh, that's cool.
I need to do more. If they see me playing a sonata, they won't lock me up.
Who's gonna lock you up? Oh god. Did it escalate that bad? Is that what happened to her? Did she get taken and put in an asylum or something? So we already went in here. Yeah. We went in those 2 rooms. Oh, there's a new note.
What is left of it now? Of our love, so pure, so ideal. When all I am is blood and pus. A pile of screaming flesh locked in a prison that is this house. No wonder you run towards your canvas. No wonder you love your art more than me.
I mean, the same way that you take comfort in your music is probably the same way that he takes comfort in his, but we also know him to be a major asshole. Is the downstairs free? Oh, it is. Oh, we're unlocking the whole house. So do we leave? Nope. The kitchen. I saw that shit. The kitchen.
I'm sure that when she gets better, both your art and hers will reach new heights. It's just a matter of time and of her wanting to heal.
So that seems to be the major thing. Is that more than this distance becoming between them, it's partially him and his inability to maybe comfort her and care for her the way that she needs, but it also seems to be twofold. It seems to be that she's refusing treatment, possibly just denying that she needs it in the first place despite the pain that she's in. The fruit's back. Mm-hmm. Oh god.
Yes, I hit it! Can't you see what's happening to you?
The corkscrew, because he was an alcoholic.
The rotten heart of our house.
The kitchen? Oh god. Here we go again.
There was a time when I couldn't spend a day without crying. But now, I don't even want to do that. It's like my emotions are locked in their own cage, and I can't even be bothered to look for the key.
That's depression hitting. Oh, this poor family is just so tormented, like all of them. Oh my god, what?
Playing with our daughter is usually a joyous occasion, one of few left in my life. Today, though, I had to ask her to leave almost mid-sentence. It's all these questions. How do you feel, Mommy? What do you think, Mommy? Mommy, why are you sad? What is your name, Mommy? I don't know, darling. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know anything but the fact that my chains grow heavier every day.
Kids do that. They just want to know. Oh, man. I feel so bad for their kid. Like, their kid got it the worst of all because both of her parents fucking lost it. What the heck? A shotgun? And it's aimed right at the kid? I have to choose? Oh. To free one or the other, right? I choose the baby. Take care of our kid. Oh no, I didn't mean it that way. I thought it would free them from the chain. We can't. Oh, I wish I could redo that. I should have done this one looking at the photo. Oh, that is horrible. We're gonna get the horrible ending. Which part of me do I want to destroy? At this point, all of me. I just metaphorically shot my own baby. Oh my god, that is horrible. I didn't mean it that way. I wanted to choose life and choose the baby and for her to be like, oh, let's take care of the baby and free it. I didn't really realize that the flashlight would mean destroying it, but that would make sense since that's what we do with it.
I feel that my soul has gone sick, and that's why I'm writing to you. It's like all my energy has gone away. It is hard to even get out of bed. Not because of the pain. I don't mind the pain as much as I used to. I just can't see the point of getting up, eating, talking to anyone, living this life in the prison my body has become.
Hardcore depression. And it's understandable. I mean, she can't do the things that she wants to. She can't perform the way that she needs to in everyday life, in her music, in basic functionality. Oh, man. Oh, God. Another one of these. Not my husband. That's my husband, right? Well, if we kill him, that's fine. Which part of me do I want to destroy? What is that? The art. Okay, gotcha. Or the noose. So now I'm confused. So if I do the noose, does that spare my husband? Or if I destroy the art, it would destroy him, right? Part of me is like, let's just go down the evil path now that we've done the worst already. We like murdered our baby in the portrait. And part of me is like, can I try and redeem it? Which part of me do I want to destroy? Let's destroy the news. Let's try to get the good ending, or a better ending. So it saved him. Okay, God, I should have done. Oh my God, I didn't think about the flashlight thing. I just thought about like the chains thing. Oh man. There's no other way. Oh man.
The symptoms you're describing aren't uncommon, especially among women and artists. Being that you are both, you are naturally more prone to hysteria and melancholy. I'd suggest avoiding extreme emotions and spending time in peaceful surroundings. In fact, we have a center for troubled women here and just over the sea.
Avoid extreme emotions. Just turn it all off. You're super depressed and your life's super fucked up, but just ignore it. The Troubled Women Center, not that. The is that what happened to her? So maybe she didn't die so much as get taken away and put in a home, and then he just kind of drank himself to death and lost his mind.
We had another argument today. Asked if I was feeling all right, and I just snapped. I don't understand why I'm being treated that way. The accident was ages ago. And I left largely unscathed. I'm fine now. It's like he wants me to be locked in this house forever. He was hurt. I could see that. And as ashamed as I am to admit it, it brought me a bit of satisfaction. What have I become?
There's definitely something interesting here with the play in perspective, because from this note and the conversation that we heard, her husband is the victim in this circumstance. Like, they're trying to position him to be, I think, the better person in this scenario, that he's just trying to ask if she's okay, and she's in denial, asking why he would even ask her that, because she's unaffected by it when she clearly is. And in the other, she's the villain, right? In Layers of Fear 1, she's the villain. And she's the one who is tormenting him. And if you put it from this perspective, the torment comes in the fact that she won't acknowledge what's wrong with her, and he's trying to hold down everything and unable to. So he's becoming unraveled. He can't do it alone. Oh, fuck. I will try.
Where's
I'm stuck. Woo! Go, just go.
These chains are of our own making.
I was gonna turn around and burn her again. I got stuck on something on the wall. It's really interesting. They're just flipping back and forth. Like, I don't really know who to pick as the good guy here, because I understand her perspective. She's in denial. She has every right to be. She has every right to feel chained and trapped in everything that we're going through with her. Her denial of treatment, her denial of her situation is interesting. It's hard to blame her. On the other hand, that behavior is hurting her husband, and maybe that's what causes him to turn and to drink and to get worse. Whereas kind of the way that Layers of Fear 1 kind of seemed like it was his fault from the beginning, that he was so vain that he didn't want to even take care of her or see her or be with her, and that he was so arrogant. So it's kind of interesting that they're like almost flipping that on its head.
I wrote to the doctor declining his offer. I won't be locked up. I won't let them. I will get through this on my own. This is my head.
Well, you're kind of already locked up in your own mind. Fuck, what? Where do I go? I guess just back? Oh, oh my god. And fail. I didn't see where she was coming from. Ooh, that got me. That did definitely get me. I'm stuck again. The damn chains. Oh good, the knife's there now.
I wrote to the...
Yes, I got it. Did I just not trigger her because I didn't hear the rest of the note? It's kind of hilarious if that's the case. That or the game is just like, okay, we'll take it easy on you since you died. Is this a thing? No. Quit that. I hate the creaking. I hate it so much. It's so deceptive. Also, she's in black, and the hallway was black, and she's just blended into the darkness. What the fuck? Oh my god, it's such a maze. That's the door? What the fuck? What? Is this the door I need? I please hope so. Didn't we get the key? Oh shit, I didn't. That's what I didn't pick up. I picked up the note, but not the key. That's why she didn't come after me. Makes sense. Well, at least I know the pathway. That's kind of funny that I just kind of walked off. I didn't even think about that. Yep. Damn, this is a windy fucking... Mm-hmm. About that key. Ah, that makes sense. Get fucked!
Look at, let me quit.
So she's back. It only stuns her for like a second. Get fucked! There's the cabinets. I'm just going, I'm just going, I'm just going. I had a feeling. I'm trying to get out.
Let go.
Oh, it's so intense. Okay, this again. So the violin. We want to choose the violin. What part of me? What do I want to destroy? Destroy the scissors. Yay, happiness. I got it now. I'm so mad about the baby, honestly. I'm so mad. If this were like chapter based, I wish I could like redo that moment. But it's fine. I will accept my consequences. Ooh! God got me. That was a good one. Of course. Yep. Am I free? Did I do it? Yeah, baby. Huh. Opens on me again. The artist's room. Oh shit, not my flashlight! I'm pacing.
Pathetic. You weakling. You claim that you're perfect? Nothing would hurt you if it were the truth. Perfection is incorruptible, eternal, proud. Look at you, chasing me around like a fool. What even am I to you? My true self. I am perfect. Nothing can hurt me. This is just a test, and I'm passing it. Everything is fine.
She gonna smash it? Okay, good. So she's very, very vain. To say that she's like perfect and all that. I love that she put it in place of the mirror. But look, I mean, if this is the best version of her and she believes in that and she wants to stare and know that that's who she is despite the burns, I think that's a good message.
Why did you lie to me? We prepared for your visit, you know. John and Mary were delighted to see their aunt and uncle again. And you can't imagine their, and mine, disappointment when you never came. Your husband tells me you are in no fit state to travel, and that he told you as much. That he never agreed in the first place. Please, don't write to me until you're ready to face the truth about your condition.
Well, she calls herself your friend, but she says they're aunt and uncle, so maybe that's just kind of like an affectionate term, like, not literal. Because I was gonna say maybe it's her sister, but I feel like she would write sister instead of friend. So that's interesting. So she set a date to like go leave the house and go see them, and then did not come. But that doesn't necessarily imply that she didn't go on purpose or that her husband didn't let her go. So we have to remember that he still might be not a good person, and I think that's still true. I think they're both at fault for a lot of things. Rat traps. Interesting. So almost the whole house is clear, so we should be close to the end, presumably? It's like getting less in chains, less in disarray. This was, yeah, this. His study, oh god.
My husband's palace. When he locked himself in there, the whole house felt like a prison cell.
Yeah, we do know that he was a super fucked up person when he was working, for sure. Because even his daughter was like, he didn't accept any noise around the house that wasn't the music that his wife played or anything like that. And we know that he shouted and yelled, especially got worse and worse as the alcohol took over. So we definitely know that he was not a good man. They both might have been really good people to start, but they turned each other or themselves into monsters eventually. Whoa. This is trippy. I mean, the whole game has been trippy, but this is really interesting. Bloober team, you guys are so imaginative. Like, you really, really are. Like, this expressionistic style of, of revealing, wow, the psyche and mind of these characters. Like, you guys really just, holy crap, it's amazing. Oh my god, no, it's Babyface. Oh, we hate Babyface. Could we not? There's a big hole in the floor.
I'm sorry for the late answer. These letters are hard to read for me. I don't sleep because I'm thinking about you and your misfortunes. I need a break after each letter. And when I come back to it to write the answer, there's always a matter of deciphering. Your handwriting. I'm sure you know it's not as beautiful as it used to.
Used to be. That's a shitty thing to write. Sorry, but that's just a shitty thing to write. Like, you're well aware of the situation that she's in and how difficult it is for the plant. And how difficult it is for her to cope with not only herself, but her losing her talent and feeling trapped in her body. And then for you to not only be there to support her, but then continually berate her about her handwriting. And I mean, like, she's a good friend to write to her and like be like, you need to be yourself, you need to keep going and all that jazz. But the like side comments that she's got, I'm not a fan of. It's not very nice. Oh shit.
Yesterday I was woken up by, I think, the most terrible sound I've ever heard. like a sick cat being slowly strangled. It took me a long time to realize it was the violin. She picked it up and tried to play. I think there's no coming back for her.
That sounds about right. There wasn't necessarily a mean note. It was I mean, whenever you play the violin, you learning out, I hear it's just exactly like a horrible noise, but that's sad. Man, their lives are just fucked, man. I'm going.
From what you write, this whole situation is very hard for your child. Maybe you should spend less time with her. I know it's painful, but I believe it will be for the best. You both need time.
Yeah, this is just gearing up for her to be taken away, I think. Spend less time. Don't play your music. Don't try. Oh, there it is.
Sometimes I think she changed too much. That this is not the person I loved. That this is not a person I could ever love.
Oof. There's that familiar, oh, they all changed. She doesn't really look like that, though. Maybe she started out that way. I don't know. This is her, like, mind's projection, so maybe she does look like that.
If you refuse to take on recommended treatment and visit my facility, I'm afraid there's nothing I can do for you.
That's the guy who wanted to put her. What was that? This place is so winding. Holy crap. I'm going. Holy shit, that's the noise. The chains are breaking. Holy crap. I'm afraid the thing's gonna fall, so I haven't been like looking around. Holy shit. This is a dead end. Fuck. Oh, is it at the end? At the very bottom? Oh, shit.
I don't think you fully understand your condition. You have been in a terrible accident, and you are, to be honest, lucky to be alive. Not to mention writing letters, demanding of your body to come back to normal. To be healthy is like demanding a broken mirror to fix itself. You're doing great progress, and you're healing. But I'm afraid things won't be back to normal. No doctor on earth can make the pain go away. I'm truly sorry to tell you that. But you will have to learn to live with it.
Yep. And that's super true, especially since this is like 1920s, like early 1900s. It sounds mean, but he's actually being really truthful here. He's saying, like, look, you're doing really good, you are healing, but there is no normal when you're burned up that bad. It's hard enough to fix burns, and they could not do it back then. Well, shit.
I hope you'll understand one day. All my life, I was told to strive for perfection. And I didn't strive, I achieved it. I was the most talented musician, the most inspiring muse, the most caring mother, the perfect wife. I never accepted my own weakness as an excuse. And then it caught up to me. Now there is no coming back, the life we had. There's no use. How could they understand it if I don't? I think I just need something that will work. I need this to end. There is no coming back to the perfection I once had. No coming back to chaining myself into the roles people want me to play. No coming back to crushing my soul under others' expectations that I think are my own. There will be no coming back here. I'm ugly. I'm disabled. I'm useless. I'm free.
The tragedy unfolds. Wow, okay. Is that the good ending? I'm kind of unsure, to be honest, because she accepts the things that she is and chooses to find a new perfection in finding no perfection, which is good overall. And the sentiment of saying I'm free and I will never come back to this being trapped is good. But the things that she says, I'm ugly, and the thing that she says, that I'm alone, are bad things. So I don't know if that's a good ending or not. Okay, so that is the good ending. Oh my god, this story is so bleak. Oh, I mean, it's really good, but damn, there's just no relent for the painter's story. Like, none at all. Even the good ending is a sad ending, but at least she chooses acceptance, right? She's no longer in denial. She's no longer chained in the house, in her mind, imprisoned. And as someone who was forced to strive to perfection, from what I'm understanding, that perspective was shattered for her when she no longer embodied it. And she went into hard denial, immense pain, and shut down into, depression, of course, as anyone would. And this story was choosing whether or not she would accept those things were happening and find a way to move forward with them, because there's no curing them, or choosing to essentially let it swallow you whole and eat you up. We still don't really know what happened to her exactly, if he killed her or if they both just kind of quietly went mad together in separate ways, or if the acceptance ending is maybe a little bit more literal and she just leaves and decides that she doesn't want to be a mother, doesn't want to be a wife, doesn't want to live by other people's expectations, and just takes off. Which is definitely possible, that having broke the image of perfection and what she's supposed to be as a woman, as a wife, as a mother, as a musician, having broke all of the things that she was made to be, she can do whatever she wants, essentially. So that is a way to interpret it. Or it could just be her breaking the chains in her mind, and that she will, get out from under her own mind, out from depression, out from the chains that are holding her back, And while she can't ever go back to normal, she can find a new normal in who she is. So there's that too. Really well done. The graphics are amazing. It's like super crisp. Everything has so much detail. I mean, it is really, really incredible. And they definitely stand by their word here that the musician story, her story, sheds new light on the first layers of fear. I don't really know what to think of their story now and who is more evil than the other. I think I'm still inclined to think that the husband exacerbated things and made things so much worse by drinking and becoming the kind of abusive, verbally abusive, at least, person that we know him to be from the first. Especially just coming from his alcoholism. I think that's maybe what brought out his anger and his rage, because he wasn't able to deal with anything in his life after the accident after that. And the reason I think I'm inclined to believe that he was still a raging asshole and a super abusive person and became a monster more so than the wife appears to be, which I think is the case from Layers of Fear 1, is that she didn't really appear to be a monster just because she was angry in her notes at what he was doing. Her reactions were based off of his actions. And so I never really kind of thought of her as the monster, even though she's the bad guy or the thing that chases you through the halls. I think that was his mind. That was his mind kind of creating what he was afraid of, what was eating at him in different ways. But I'm inclined to believe that kind of that's maybe the more true story, only because of the DLC inheritance. The daughter recalls, as an adult, his anger and his alcoholism, and a lot less of her mother and her mother's presence. The few memories that she has in that game with her mother are happy ones, of her mother understanding who she is and coming to her at her level with teaching her how to play piano with the crayons. A couple of happy memories with a birthday party and both of her parents, but very few memories that are bad with her mother, and majority of the memories are bad with her father and the things that he did. So it's possible that, I think it's clear that they were both good people until the accident, and then they both just kind of lost it, and they lost the perfect life that they had, and it just really shattered the both of them. But his locking her in the closet, his hurting the dog, and making a monster out of her mother, I think was something that is not excusable no matter what the situation is. And he yelled at her, he didn't let her play with her friends, he expected a protege, not a child, and she said as much. So I think there is something more truthful to the first Layers of Fear, but the perspective that the second one adds gives us a lot of insight into her mother and what she was feeling and maybe why she wasn't as present. Really sad, honestly. The first Layers of Fear, the painter's story, is just really, really sad. It's haunting. It's very beautiful in its visuals, in its kind of insane graphics and imagination of what the psyches of the mother and the father, the painter and the musician, are. Absolute kudos to Bloober Team and everyone who worked on this. Is just amazing stuff. But yeah, thank you everybody so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed Layers of Fear, the musician's story, the final note. I hope it sheds more light on the story of the painter and his wife. What do you guys think? Where do you think this is headed with the Rat Queen, with the writer? Who do you think is more in the right or the wrong here? I don't know if there's really a right or a wrong answer, or that that's really the right way to think about it. I think they both really hurt from the accident and what had happened, and it split their marriage, and they both dealt with that accident and the fallout of the accident and their marriage in different ways. And, you know, it ate them both alive, and their poor kid was caught in the middle. It's a tragedy, but really well written, really beautifully done, as scathing and as brutal and as sad as it is. Happy to have played it as always. Yeah, enjoy, guys. Please give this video a like and subscribe if you have enjoyed the Layers of Fear content. I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.